Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. Well, meat's back on the table, boys. I know profitability has been looking pretty nice. I'm sure over the past day here, a lot of you guys been seeing that Kaspa has been the talk of the town, and it's been essentially pretty profitable, but it did have a little pullback, but I don't think it's much of a big deal, as we've been also seeing a bunch of other proof of work coins over the past 24 hours also go up as well. Okay, so Nexa got a lithium, Conflux, Expanse. That's not, no, I don't think many people are mining it. Kaspa, of course, but it did come down. But over the past 7 days, it's up 88%. A little bit of Radiant, Dynex. If we go over the past 7 days here, it looks like Aeon's been pumping even after being delisted from Binance. It's been pumping for some reason. Not quite sure why. But anyways, a lot of prominent GPU mining coins are coming up. So that means the emissions rating is becoming pretty nice for a lot of different proof of work coins, especially for us GPU miners. So that means as the current miners that we're mining right now, we're probably seeing this, and those that are keeping up are, probably looking at hashrate.no or whattomine.com and are seeing profitability pretty good for either mining Nexa, Dynex, Kaspa, all that stuff. And so now, as this hype is coming in, I'm going to assume that there's going to be people starting to turn on their mining rigs. So difficulty is going to be coming back, right? Hash rate's coming on and difficulty is going to start going up. But there has been one little trend I've noticed today is that other coins, like Raven coins, difficulty has been going down. I guess the network hash rate, as people have been moving over to Kaspa or something, because Kaspa's network hash rate has been just mooning as well over the past couple days here, or maybe more so over the past month, but more so this, from 596 terahash on March 25th and then all the way up till now, March 29th, it's 704 terahash. So that's a good amount of hash rate that's moved over. And of course, everyone knows that there's a lot of FPGAs that have potentially been coming online. I've been seeing some tweets about that. And some huge FPGA mining farms been coming on. And so it's going to continue to become more difficult. And if the price of Kaspa plateaus here, for instance, and the hash rate still continues to climb, then profitability will not be that great. Because right now, actually, looking at the emission rating over the past 24 hours, it's about almost $600,000 a day. All right, that's being distributed amongst the miners, okay, in terms of fiat value. But like we saw with the price of going up for a lot of other proof of work GPU mineable coins, is that the daily emissions have also been going up. So overall, it's looking pretty good. How long is it going to last? I'm not quite sure, because there's going to be people like me who have been essentially turning on a few other rigs. Okay, so I have been mining, I've been mining Dynex here for a little bit. Today I've switched over. I've also been mining Kaspa for a while. I've been trying multiple pools. I've also been trying solo mining over the past couple of months, and yeah, it's been good. And I haven't sold any Kaspa. I'm holding for long term. Honestly, everything I'm mining is holding for long term. I do have an update of my 3070 Ti Raven coin mining rig. I don't know if some of you guys remember this video that I did on August 10th of 2021. Now, this rig has been on and off, every couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, but I have mined in total almost 50,000 Raven coin thus far. Okay, this mining rig that I built cost around $7,000 theoretically at the time. And so my bag currently is worth $1,281. That's if I sold now. So obviously have not broken even yet, but let's just say, right, I'm speculating that Raven coin could go up in the future. Not financial advice, but let's just say, what if I times $50,000 times the previous all-time high was around, I think, 22 cents. That would then be worth $11,000. Then I would break even and more on that 3070 Ti rig that I built back in August of 2021. So same idea for those who have been mining Kaspa, I would say, for the past year and have been hodling. You probably did really well. Even when, maybe Kaspa was just breaking even or not as profitable, you were still yielding a lot of Kaspa during these times when it was low, when the difficulty and network hash rate was quite low. You were earning a lot of Kaspa, and look now, like I've seen my Kaspa portfolio being worth over 5 digits because I have been mining it for over the past 6 months here, and it's been really good. It's been really good because of the price, and yeah, it's just been amazing. And I'm hearing it all over Twitter, all on Discord, people who've been mining Caspa even for more than 6 months or maybe the past year, people who have millions of Caspa are doing pretty well right now. So congrats to those who have been mining it. But to be honest, I'm not selling right now. I'm not at the point of where I need to. I'm still speculating for Bitcoin when the Bitcoin bull run comes around, the Bitcoin cycle, that I think eventually everything is going to go up, and including Caspa, including where it is now. Not financial advice, of course. But now, guys, let's go through I want to show you hashrate.no. Okay, hashrate.no. This is where typically a lot of people have been, looking at their profitability, also looking at different settings for their GPUs. I found it to be really useful. When you click on the certain GPU, you can then click on the specific algorithm, and then you can see, which settings to use. And sometimes they have like LOL miner and also the batch file commands, miner options, BZ miners here, and you can copy it and paste into your Hive OS. Super nice, super easy. And their calculator here, I have actually been using this a lot more because you should actually be inputting your hash rates that you're achieving on your mining rigs so that you can get a little bit more accurate reading of how much you're making per day roughly versus the numbers that you're seeing on the GPU's list here. So for example, let's just look at my little farm here. I haven't turned everything on yet. I'm planning on turning everything on. I need more 30 amp circuits. I haven't had time to run them myself. Maybe I might get someone else to do it, but it's in the works. I have like over 100 GPUs offline. So that actually goes towards other people who have GPUs offline may be turning them on right now as, profitability is really coming back. Let's just say, for example, let's just say 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Calculate. And if you had, let's say, 3070s, you would be profitable 20 cents on Caspa. So normally it wouldn't be profitable at 20 cents, like maybe a month ago. But here we are today as the prices of these coins have been going up across the board. Generally, there just hasn't been a lot of hardware turned on yet enough to take advantage of this profitability. And I saw that RedPandaMining said something on Twitter like 50 cents is like break even, or 55 cents is break even for like a 4070 Ti. I found that to be pretty funny, but these are just general numbers for anyone that has 55 cents per kilowatt hour. I found that to be pretty funny, but I'm going to say, 15 cents is, you can probably turn back on and be a little bit better, be a little bit profitable. But now that, I've been talking about profitability, it goes back to if you were mining at a loss or mining break even or whatever during the past year, you definitely would have made out way better to pay for your electrical bill out of your pocket. I know people say, why don't you just buy the coin? Forget that. With mining, you can still make that exponential amount of money and of course, expense your electric, expense your hardware, appreciate your hardware. And all the other expenses that you have for mining. It's just a win-win. Of course, the initial cost that you probably mine these coins is going to be, much lower, right? So you have to pay taxes on that. But then if you decided to sell anytime after this, there's going to be capital gains, most likely. For anyone that has sold their Caspa now, for instance, you're going to have that versus your cost basis. You're going to have those capital gains. So pretty good right now. I want to know from you guys, have you been turning on your rigs recently? Have you been noticing this trend in profitability? And, for me, if I did my 11-cent kilowatt hour, I am basically pretty good. I'm pretty good. I have some 3060 Ti's on. I have a lot of 3070s and a lot of 30 series cards in general. So really across the board, I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. If I actually just go with a calculator, 24.56 kilohash. So I think that's 24,000 hashes. I think that's what Dynex wants here, 24,000. And I think my power consumption is roughly 2,200. If I hit calculate, that means I'm profitable around $6.80 for all those rigs that I have mining Dynex. Now, if I added my Caspa, for instance, let's just see here, 10.77 gigahash, so about 11,000 megahash. So Caspa is going to be here. Let's do 10,700 megahash at around, I think I'm around 2,000 watts. Hit calculate. So my other rigs mining Caspa, I'm profitable as of right now, $4.67 after electric. If I had free electric, it'd be $10 or $12 on Dynex. So not bad, $11. Wow, this is very reminiscent of like I think 2021 and like December of 2020. the rise up in GPU mining started coming back, and lo and behold, Bitcoin went up to like 65K a couple months later. Very reminiscent. I don't think that's going to happen again. I don't know, who knows, but things are looking pretty good for now. But to be honest, as people are starting to figure this out, you know, as profitability does come back, as GPU miners may start turning back on, I don't think this may not last, right? As it goes back to the emission rating of a bunch of other coins here together is still not as much as what it was for Ethereum, which was around $22 to $25 million emission every day combined. I don't think we're not even, I'm going to say maybe at most $2 million emissions, daily emissions. But hey, for all you guys who watch crypto YouTube, who keep up with all this stuff, who look at profitability, you know, for those that are really in depth, for those that are really into GPU mining, you guys already know. You guys, I probably don't even have to make this video, to be honest. And I'm probably going to get people to be like, or actually, every time I do make these kind of videos, I get comments like, Red Panda, you're destroying the profitability. Don't stop talking about it. Like, I get those comments all the time during the bear markets, because there's people, and I understand why that is. And I'm really sorry about that. But, you know, to be honest, I feel like I don't sway the network hash rates, the difficulties on a lot of these coins. Okay. I just have to say that, because I have done tests before. And I mean, there was one time I've done a few videos on certain coins and it's gone up maybe a terahash, but really not that much. There's so many miners out there. Look, on Caspa right now, there's 126,000 Caspa miners. These are wallet addresses, so every wallet address could have, you know, thousands or hundreds of miners per address. So just keep that in mind. So what I mean by that is these could be specific people, 126,000 specific people mining Caspa right now. And my views on my videos right now don't get 126,000 views. So our ecosystem is quite huge. YouTube is a small part of that, in my opinion. So I'm trying to be more humble about it. I'm always like that. I'd rather be humble about it than being egotistical about it, which I never am. I think most of you guys know that. Anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you turned on, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.